Hey, I'm Todd Walcott, a certified reverse mortgage professional with Contempo Lending here in Palm Springs, California. And today I want to show you the value of a mortgage review if you already have a reverse mortgage. This one is a lot of numbers as we're comparing a scenario from a loan taken out in 2018 to that loan being refinanced today. So if you're like my videographer and you get lost in numbers, the takeaway from this is to get your last servicing statement and give me a call to review your existing loan and see if we can lower your interest rate and increase your principal limit for a cost that makes sense. In this example, the borrowers purchased their home in 2018 when the youngest borrower was 64 for $580,000. They needed to update the home and dropped in a pool, so they spent some money. Between improvements and the Palm Springs market, however, over the last decade, their home has more than doubled in value. Their original lender gave them a 2.75% margin, which is a big number. The margin is the percentage we add to the index to determine the interest rate, so their original loan amount ended up at 39% of the purchase price, or $226,200. 7 years later, they owe about $325,000 on the loan and have a current interest rate of 6.81%. Since I'm giving them a lower margin of 1.75%, I'm qualifying them at a rate of about 6% and lowering their interest rate to about 5.8%. Given the youngest borrower is now 71 and the home is appreciated to $1.2 million, the new principal limit or loan amount has increased to $505,200. Closing costs with a reduced origination fee are about $6,000, and the mortgage insurance premium is capped at 3% of the change in the principal limits. So all in, closing costs are about $11,000. When refinancing, there are two tests that must be met to evidence a benefit to borrower. Number one, the principal limit must increase by 5%. And number two, the closing costs cannot exceed 5 times the increase in the principal limit. This refinance met both of those tests. But here we reduced the borrower's interest rate by 1% by lowering their margin from 2 3/4 to 1 3/4, saving them about $3,200 per year in interest, and they can now access another $170,000 of the home's equity. In this case, the borrower didn't want to continue taking withdrawals from retirement assets as the markets are down this year, so taking advances on the line of credit made more sense, as taking withdrawals in down market years reduces your probability of success in retirement, as financial planners say. Bottom line, you should review your reverse mortgage with a lender annually to make sure you've got the right margin and make sure that the loan is still helping you meet your financial goals in retirement. For a zero obligation review of your existing loan and to show you what could be done today, feel free to call or email. I'd love to talk. Our contact information is coming up next.